Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Living with Perks, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing some electronics. What we have to review today is the HDMI wireless transmitter. This is by the brand Figebny. If that's to be pronounced somehow, please let me know. I found this thing on Amazon and I wanted something that would enable me to plug something into my TV and not have a long HDMI cable running to it from the device I'm using. In today's example, I'm going to be connecting my PlayStation 5 in my bedroom to my TV. It is mounted on the wall. I do have a cord running to the TV, but it's kind of on the fritz, and I just figured that picking this up would not only save me a bunch of worrying about wires and cabling, but it could potentially fix the scattered picture and lines on the screen. So let's get to unboxing this thing. I'm going to read the features off of the back first. This wireless transmitter is plug and play. You don't have to download anything to your devices. You don't have to connect it via Bluetooth and download an app. Nothing like that. It says it's good to go. Ultra low latency, has one-click screen off, 1080p HD transmission, no Wi-Fi connection required. Does work off 2.4G, 5G dual band frequency. Has a distance transmission of 98 feet. That's a really go from one side of the room to the other. I wish I could try that out. Would be interesting to connect this thing up to like a projector where you have it mounted on the ceiling and shooting to your screen, and you have your Blu-ray player or console right next to you. You connect that thing into your projector and you have it right by your side. I mean, you'll be able to pop in disc, no problem. I'm going to unbox and show you what comes inside. We have the thick manual here, and this just shows basically how to connect it, different languages, and how to get this thing going. So there's that. We have a quick start guide. This is what I'm going to be referencing off of because I don't want to do a whole lot of reading. I just want to plug this thing in, turn on my console, and get it going. Comes with two different hubs here. The cap is going to slide off, and it is just a gold tip HDMI, and that is going to be the same case on the other one. You do notice on these it has an RX and TX. This also includes two different adapters, so if you do have a different type of HDMI device, we have the micro HDMI and the mini HDMI. So that connects right into the end of the hub. Looks like we also have a 4K transmitter with a USB-C input. Be interesting to see how that thing works, but I don't have a 4K TV. Here we have a couple USB-C USB cables. Looks like it connects to the back of the hub, and this is how I'm assuming it's going to draw power. So we'll see when we get to that point. And we have a extension HDMI cable here. So if you do have a tight spot in the back of your TV that you have other things plugged into it and you just want, a quick narrow input, this thing will do that for you. They come with the Amazon Fire Sticks, so I am pretty familiar with that. But let's go ahead and move over to the console and TV where we're going to get this thing connected. We'll test it out and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright everybody, I got the HDMI receiver and transmitter connected. PlayStation 5 is on, as you can see. There was a little bit of troubleshooting I had to do just to show you guys how it works. is we got the transmitter plugged into the HDMI out of the PS5, and you'll see I do have the cord going from the back of the receiver to the USB port. I did have it on the top port, but it wasn't drawing enough power. One thing you need to know with these devices is they do require a lot of power for them to work. So I had to unplug my hard drive, just a short-term fix to demonstrate the device and show you that it does in fact work. There was some blinking lights on there, but they all went away. They're solid now. We're good to go. On the back of the TV here, it's the same thing. We have it plugged in through the HDMI port, and we have it connected to one of the USB ports on the TV. And that's enough power from the TV and the wall to get this thing up and running. So there's that for you guys. And I did test a little bit of gameplay. I'll show you a little bit more right now. So just for demonstration purposes, I got this thing connected. I'm ready to start a game, so I'm going to go over to Diablo 2 just because it's what I was recently playing. And as far as what it can do, I do notice a little bit of lag, but the game is certainly playable still. So just a little bit of gameplay there for you guys. As far as this device goes, I would really recommend it to somebody that just wants to watch a movie or a TV show, because that transmission is not going to be as noticeable as playing with a controller. Although they do have different models of this thing, so if you do amp it up a couple steps, you probably could get something with a little bit more power and transmission boost to them. So that is always an option. So if you are interested in getting one of these for gaming purposes, I would look at a higher tier model. But for this one, this is going to be great for like a laptop, a Blu-ray player, a projector, anything like that where you're just going to be transmitting video. That's going to be what this thing is for. So if you are interested in picking one of these up, definitely check it out. They're going to suit your needs and get you a good viewing experience without any cables. So hopefully you guys liked the video. I hope you found it beneficial. If you do want to pick one of these things up, I will have them listed in the description below. And if you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Living with Perks, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.